Oh, hey there. You must be here for the marketing. So this is part two of our roadmap. And part two of our roadmap is about doing your research. The research is quite in depth because not only is it about the research for your marketing, it's about the research for your competitors, what classes you're doing, the prices that you are charging, because you need to have an overview of all of this before you understand the next part, which is going to be your budget. Step one, your competition. Who are they around your area? What are they offering? Are they offering the same services, different services to you? And how can you stand out different from them? A lot of martial artists just pick a number out their heads, don't do any research on what's going on around them, and end up losing a lot of money. One of our clients in particular, when they came on board, they were charging £35 a month for unlimited classes. Since then, they've upped it to £55 a month, and slowly we will get them to increase that over time. The competitors in their area are all charging £75 to £105, and that's a considerable difference compared to the £35. But then you've also got to understand, what is it that they're offering that you're not? Why can they charge this amount of money? Once you've done that, you can kind of understand a little bit more about your marketing budget, and we'll have a formula for that in the next video. Okay, so you've got to have a marketing budget, and you've got to understand how much it is that you have available to invest. Now, this should be disposable money. If you are desperate, spending money on marketing is not the way forward. There are much cheaper ways of getting people through your door, and I would suggest starting off with word of mouth. Asking people to bring their friends in. Once you understand what your marketing budget is, this is going to enable you to spend a certain amount every single month so that you will get more consistent results. One of the biggest issues is yo-yo marketing. When you're doing well, you don't market. When you're doing bad, you do market. And as such, you really struggle to keep those numbers high. Number three, going back to the previous video, what platforms are you going to leverage? Are you going to use social media? Will it be Google Ads? Are you going to use email? Email's pretty cheap, so if you're only starting out, I would highly recommend that. But whatever platform you decide to leverage, choose it wisely. If you don't have a budget, focus on more cost-effective strategies. If you do have a budget, because you've got 150, 200 odd students, then you want to start leveraging paid adverts in order to get your student numbers up. Number four, research what your students are saying about you. Okay, feedback is gold for many reasons, but for marketing, it's telling you why your students are coming to your martial arts school. There's no point in marketing self-defense if that's not the reason people come down to your martial arts school. If they're coming down for the more traditional side, or maybe you do Tai Chi and they like the push hands and it's more about the flow that you have, marketing as self-defense is going to bring in a completely different style and mentality of person into your martial arts school. So by understanding what your students are saying about you, they will tell you what they love about your teaching, and you'll be able to get more like-minded people into your school, and you're less likely to spend a lot of money. As someone who spent 19 years teaching Wing Chun, I can tell you Wing Chun markets itself as everything, like it's the perfect martial art. There's no such thing as a perfect martial art. It would market as self-defense, it would market as fitness, it would market as other various life skills that you get from doing other martial arts. And you'd end up getting a whole host of people coming down, and they wouldn't all gel together. So once I was able to sit back, understand what type of demographic I wanted in my school, and I was able to interview them and get that valuable feedback, that enabled me to build my school up to 500 students. What are your students' pain points? Okay, now I'm not talking about wishy-washy stuff. Okay, why did you come down? I wanted to get fit. That doesn't really tell you anything, does it? When are you talking about fit? Do they have an injury that they're trying to fix? Are they looking to build muscle? Is it body fat they're looking to lose? You know, when parents say they wanted confidence for their child, what specifically was it about confidence that they were looking for their child? Was the parent struggling to let their child spend time with their family members because they were too clingy? Are they struggling to go to school? Do they not put their hand up in class? All these kind of different things are all lack of confidence, but unless you get the specifics of it, you won't be able to resonate with similar kind of parents. And really, what you want to do, the secret of marketing, is making sure that you are connecting with the right kind of people, because then you're not wasting your time and you're not wasting money. Okay, so what did this matter? Okay, well, I personally have worked with hundreds of martial arts schools, and many of them work just by guessing, and that is a really costly mistake. You don't specifically know what you're marketing and whether it's going to work. You may not be getting the right kind of demographic down to your school. You don't have a clear direction. You might be spending money that you can't afford on things such as social media marketing. So what you've got to do is you've got to make sure you've got a clear budget, a clear plan. You've got to understand what keywords you want to be marketing towards. You've got to understand your target demographics. And all this is crucial for effectively growing your martial arts school without breaking your bank. So what you've got to do, try and stay ahead of the competition, sit down, go over these 5 points, and come up with a marketing plan for yourself. Now, this may seem a little overwhelming, and if you are interested, then feel free to message us or reach out, and we will give you a free consultation, and we can go over exactly what is going to be best for your martial arts school, whether it will be something as cheap as email marketing, or whether it be something a little bit more effective as social media marketing, Facebook marketing, or that kind of thing. Okay, guys? I'll see you tomorrow.